Hello and welcome back to Closely Observed Teaching. In this Zoom lesson, I'm going to return you to Geoguessr, the free version at least. We looked at this in a previous Zoom lesson when we explored vocabulary connected to the environment and environmental issues. This time, we're going to look at speculation. And this will be modals of speculation, but other expressions as well. So let's go straight in. Here we are at Geoguessr free. The web address is up at the top, but I'll put a link in the description for you. We're going to go straight in and we'll play. I did this lesson yesterday with a one-to-one student. It worked very well. We want to bring down the annotate bar and we want to establish a little part of the board that's just for us. I'm going to do it in brown, I guess. And then let's get some lines across. One there and one there. And as we go through this game, we're going to look at positive certainty. That's a little bit large, isn't it? Let's change the font size down to 24. That's good. We'll get ourselves some speculation. And we will get negative certainty. Excellent. So we're set up now, and once we've created this board, we don't need to worry about it. It's going to stay there because it's sitting on top of the browser screen share. We don't need to worry about where things are going on. Let's think. There are two ways of doing this. Either when you start playing this game with your class, you can feed the language in, or you can ask them where they think this is and listen for their language and elicit it from them. And then as you go through, start putting it into these three categories. So, for example, when we look at this one, positive certainty, you could ask the students directly, can you give me something where you're certain about this picture? Well, it must be in the English speaking world, because the cars are going down on the left side of the road. I mean, that might be an oversimplification of the fact, but we're getting our language here, aren't we? What do we think for speculation? Well, this is a tricky one, isn't it? Let's go into the picture of it. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? I don't know, looking at this, there's some greenery around, maybe not a huge amount, so what could we say that's just speculative? Well, it might be somewhere quite warm, because we could think of a reason. I mean, it's sunny, the trees, generally, I'm not a botanist at all, but generally I think if you've got trees with most of the foliage at the top, at the crown of the tree, and a lot less down the sides, I think that's suggestive of quite a hot place, isn't it? Let's have a look. We've got some pickup trucks here. Well, I said it must be in the English-speaking world. Can it be in America? No, it can't be in America, because, like I said, they're driving on the left-hand side of the road, and that wouldn't make sense. So let's stick this somewhere in Australia, maybe not right in the middle. And oh, that was not a terrible guess. We didn't get a lot of points for it, but well, we did pretty well. So yeah, we thought it might be somewhere quite warm because of this. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Now, looking at this scene, I think we're a long way from civilization. So I'm certain it's somewhere rural, let's say that. So we've got the I'm certain expression. That's a positive certainty. It's not a modal construction, but we're not looking just at modals. Personally, as a teacher, I don't always want to limit the grammar options my students have at their fingertips. Because if you do that, they might start thinking that it's a rule. Yeah. For example, if you think of the typical modals for speculation lesson, you'll have the positive, it must be; speculative, it might or it may be; and negative certainty, it can't be. Yeah, you have that. And the students will think, oh, okay, so those are the ways that I have for talking about speculation. Ah, okay. But what we want the students to be able to do is to say whatever is appropriate. And that sometimes means using things that are not modals. We could use the semi-modals. So it has to be somewhere known for its nature, for example. So there we've got a kind of semi-modal structure, if you want to call it that. Speculation, we've got lots of expressions we could use here. I'm reasonably sure that. I'm not positive, but it could be. We can have that. That combines the nice kind of intro expression with a modal form. Excellent. Okay. It can't be in America. And what do we think? Oh, this time there's no chance this is England because, well, to come back to the whole left side, right side thing, the car must be on the right side here. Okay, so let's take a quick guess and let's go for somewhere in the middle of North America. Interesting. Well, it was Alaska. Still, right continent. So that's pretty good. Okay, well, I mean, that's it really. Once you've established this whiteboard, which is brown in this case, but once you've established that, you can start building up the language like this. You can get your student to play the game through together. You can do a screenshot. You can save this into a folder. There are a lot of very simple things that you can do. It's nice, quick, easy. It's a good review lesson and it's good fun. So it fits in quite nicely with the previous lesson that we looked at with Geoguessr. So I'll keep this short because you get the idea now. If you enjoyed this little lesson idea using Zoom, please like the video and think about subscribing to the channel. I will be making many more. I'm hoping, if I can, to make videos basically whenever something works well. I'll make a video about it. And of course, if it doesn't work well, I'll pretend it never happened. No, I mean, I'll reflect on the experience and make sure that it's better next time. That's what I'm supposed to say, isn't it? Okay, so until next time, thank you all very much, and goodbye.